Once upon a time, in a small rural village in India, there lived a poor family. Electricity was unstable, clean water was a luxury, and good opportunities were rare. The father was a daily wage laborer who earned just enough to feed the family. With 4 children to feed, the family struggled. Young Ramesh, the eldest, felt the pressure of supporting his family. So when he was only 12, he had to leave school to work as a farmhand. But Ramesh was not your average 12-year-old. He had a curious mind and an ambitious heart. When he was 15, he left his village and moved to the city, hoping for better opportunities. There he started working as a tea seller on a busy roadside. Every morning, he would wake up at 4 a.m., make some tea, and carry his kettle and cups to the nearby railway station, walking several kilometers each day. He didn't earn much, but he was observant. While serving tea to office workers and travelers, he listened to their conversations and learned about how companies work, what investments mean, and how people talked about profits and business plans. With a curious mind, he asked questions. Most people ignored him, but some kind souls explained these concepts to him in simple terms. Instead of spending his earnings on luxuries, Ramesh saved every rupee. He bought second-hand books on business, sales, and marketing, reading them at night by candlelight. After a few years, he took a small loan and opened a tiny stall, selling homemade snacks along with tea. It was a risky move. He could have lost everything, but he believed in his dream. He focused on hygiene, customer service, and consistency, things many street vendors neglected. Slowly, his stall became popular. He reinvested his profits, hired helpers, and expanded into multiple stalls. By age 30, Ramesh had saved enough to open a small restaurant. It was basic, but clean and welcoming. Over the next 10 years, he opened 5 more. Gradually, his restaurants became a favorite spot for locals and travelers alike. Eventually, he registered his business as a company. Investors began to notice his growth and discipline, and today, Ramesh owns a successful chain of restaurants. He employs over 150 people, many from the same background he came from. He also funds scholarships for underprivileged children and mentors young entrepreneurs. When asked about his success, Ramesh says, "I didn't wait for a perfect opportunity. I started where I was, with what I had. Discipline, patience, and learning something new every day. That's what changed my life." Moral of the story: you don't need wealth to start, just the will to grow. Your background doesn't define your future. It's not about where you start, but how determined you are to keep going. Learning and rising, even if it's one step at a time.